Hello and welcome to Video Game Pickups video number 2. This time I bought 10 games in 2 stores. Today my general thought is just like, why do I keep doing this to myself? Since I moved here, I've been here now, it's Friday, came here on Tuesday, and I've just been walking like crazy. Like, it feels like I'm walking like 5-6 kilometers per day or something. It's like, oh, my feet, my legs, but I keep doing it. But and now tomorrow I'm going to Yokohama and then Tokyo for a couple days. So it's like, school starts next week on Wednesday, and then I'll have to calm down with the walking around a bit. Anyway, I got I know there's Hard Off in Kyoto, which seems like a great place to find stuff, like book offs also, but it's like I still need a television for my room, and it's like Hard Off has more like stuff like that. So I thought, okay, but it's looks a bit far on the map, so like a bit too far for walking. I wanted to save on my legs basically, so I took a cab, and I had the address print screened on my phone, showed him the address, and he drove me to the wrong place. I realize now in retrospect. But the annoying thing is, I had 2,600 yen about in my wallet, and I was like, I don't want to have to withdraw money right now. It's like, I'm just gonna hope it costs less, because Japanese cabs aren't too expensive. But then, while we're still driving, it goes over. So I tell the driver that, okay, now my money's run out, basically, so can you take me to a convenience store where I can withdraw money? Because, of course, taxis, like most other places in Japan, don't take cards. So we go to a convenience store, a Lawson, I think, and they don't accept foreign credit cards. Then we drive around a bit to a Family Mart, and they don't take credit cards either. They do take credit cards. I mean, they have ATMs, but you can't use foreign credit cards. So I tell him we have to go to 7-Eleven. That's the only place I know will accept foreign credit cards. So we go to 7-Eleven, and by this time my 2,600-700 yen taxi bill has ballooned to like 4,500 yen. And then he drives me to the actual store, which is just, around the corner basically from the 7-Eleven place. But it's like, it was really embarrassing for me, because I was like, why didn't I just withdraw money before? It would have been so much easier. So I go to the Hard Off store. It wasn't super great, but I bought a few games. Then actually across the street was a book off. So it's like, why didn't they combine those two? But anyway, in there they had a better selection of games than Hard Off, surprisingly. So I bought the rest of my games there, and then I walked to a train station to take back to Kyoto proper, because this was a bit outside. And when I was walking there, I saw this sign. It was like, I was just practicing my kanji, like, Nintendo? It's a Nintendo building I didn't know existed. I was surprised. I haven't Googled it right now because I'm tired as fuck, but it's a Nintendo building I didn't know about. So now I've seen the 4th Nintendo building, I guess. Anyway, back to the actual games that I bought. So I'm not going to separate them by stores. I'm just gonna list them. They were all cheap, by the way. They were the most expensive game I bought was 950 yen. The other ones were 500, most of them, and the cheapest were like 108. First up, Kunio no Uden, which is one of the Kunio games that I don't have yet. Sorry, I just sneezed. And it's basically a columns style falling block puzzle game. And then Mickey and Minnie's Magical Adventure 2, aka the Magical Quest starring Mickey and Minnie, something like that. I don't remember the English title right now. The third game is the best one in the series, but the second game is decent enough to warrant a purchase, especially if it's only 530 yen or whatever it was. Bought a few boxed games again, even though I feel like I don't have an apartment waiting for me in Sweden, so maybe I should hold back on the boxed games, but I can't help myself too much right now. F-Zero. I actually had this game on cartridge before, but the cartridge was really yellow and ugly, so I got rid of it. Plus, F-Zero is not really one of my favorite games, but this box is very nice looking, and it has like a comic on the back and in the manual. And weirdly enough, there's a paper, like a notepad paper inside with a couple of Japanese people's best times written down, which is pretty funny. But yeah, it was also 950 yen, so... Then I got Dr. Mario, because, I mean, it's Dr. Mario. I've passed up maybe 5 different chances to buy this in the box, and now I have it in the box. So yeah, Dr. Mario. Some Game Boy Advance stuff to finish off with. First, super blurry as fuck, Super Mario Ball, aka Mario Pinball, or whatever it was called. No, I don't remember the English title right now, but basically it's Mario Pinball. Looks fine. Pinball is for fun. For that price, I'm willing to try it. And then 2 games of the same series, a series that I have read about fairly recently, and it looks very good. It's the Starfy series, or however you say that, Starfy maybe. And I got the first game, cartridge only, and the second game boxed, and both of them were 530 yen, or something very close to that. Been meaning to get this for a while now, a Game Boy Advance SP. The only problem, and it was a good price too, but it didn't come with a power adapter, so I need to get one now. At the other store, there was a power adapter. However, it came with a Game Boy Advance, and I just bought one, so there weren't any separate ones. So that's on my list for the future. Now, to really close out with I forgot, is the 2 cheapest games that I bought for 108 yen each, which is like 7.5 Swedish crowns or something, which is like nothing. It's cheaper than a Twix. It's Yakuza 1 and 2. Yakuza 2 doesn't come with a manual, but it's so cheap anyway, so I'm just basically going to use these to sort of read on the back and read the manual. The first game looks pretty good. Yeah, and interestingly, the second game comes on 2 discs, and it's not like one is a bonus disc. In the Western version, I know it's only 1 disc, so maybe they changed it to dual layer in the Western release, and in Japan they just made it 2 discs. Why? I have no idea, but that's how it is. But yeah, the boxes for these are, the boxes for the originals are good too, but these are really good. And on the first game there's this nice spine thing, which the second game does not have. So yeah, those were my games. I spent I think around 7,000 yen or something for 10 games, and another good shopping run in Japan. Unfortunately, I'm really tired right now, so good night.